Zareen Mullah from SGM College, Karad. In the last lecture, we have seen fiber optic cable and its advantages. Now, we are going to see chapter is concept of cellular radio system. Concept of cellular radio system. So, in old days, what happened? In old days, MTS was there. What is MTS? Is mobile telephone switching. MTS system was used, that is mobile telephone switching system was used in the old days, but now it is in cellular radio system. So what is difference? Why there is need of cellular radio system? First of all, we will see that. In MTS mobile telephone system, what happened? Only one repeater was there. Yes, only one repeater was there. There is a receiver and high power transmitter. It's a receiver and high power transmitter. But its frequency bandwidth was only 450 megahertz. Therefore, if the frequency is less, then it have the limited channels. So channels were limited. All these happen in MTS. MTS is what? Mobile telephone switching. In mobile telephone switching, only one repeater was there, receiver and high power transmitter is there, and it have frequencies 450 megahertz. It have very less frequency, therefore channel was very limited. So repeater means what? We have seen this word so many times. What is repeater? Repeater is nothing but a circuit when you send a signal from Earth to satellite. Then what happens? If you send the signal for long distance communication, number of signals or number of noise is attenuated in the original information signal. If you are sending original signal from Earth to satellite, so there are so many waves in the spectrum. We have seen the electromagnetic spectrum. In that spectrum, so many waves are there. So that waves is added in our original information signal. So that signal will be attenuated. So original signal become weak. So what this repeater does? If signal from Earth to satellite you are sending, suppose here is a satellite, here is the Earth. If you are sending the signal from Earth to satellite, suppose here signal become weak. So there may be one repeater. So what this repeater does here, if signal become weak, then repeater is a circuit which is having, yes, it is having photodiode, amplifier circuit and shaper circuit, wave shaper circuit. So what it does, it boosts the signal so that it first detect the signal, then amplify that signal and give in the wave shaper circuit so that the signal becomes strong. Therefore repeater was used. So such repeater is only one in the MTS system. Therefore it is limited. To overcome this problem, we have a concept of cellular radio system. Understand? So repeater is nothing but is a boosted circuit which boosts the signal so that it removes its noise communication, the whole geographical area or all geographical area is not covered, but it is divided into small area. It is divided into small area is called as cell. It is divided into small area is called as cell, which is having its own transmitter and receiver, which is having its own transmitter and receiver. So this cell is having shape of hexagonal shape. See, like this. And each cell is connected to another cell, which is shown in diagram. This cell having, yes, hexagonal shape. Means it is having 6 edges. So this center of the cell is MTSO. That is what it is. This is called cell. MTSO means mobile telephone switching office. Mobile telephone switching office. So what happened in cell? It is instead of rather to cover all area, it is divided in small area. And that small area is called as cell, and that cell having separate transmitter and separate receiver. And so this cell is shape of this hexagonal, and this hexagonal shape of cell is connected to each other. All cells are connected to each other, and that central cell is called MTSO, that is mobile telephone switching office. And this MTSO is what? It is a controller. It controls all the cells. This MTSO is interface between cell and mobile switching office. Okay, and this cellular phone is used, where it is used? It is used in cars, trucks, and any handheld devices. Okay, so how it works? See, if your car or vehicle having telephone passing through the telephone system, if your car is having telephone and that is passing through the MTSO, that is mobile telephone switching office, and your vehicle is moving, then what happens? It is switched to the next cell. Again it is moving, it is again switched to the next cell. So everything has certain limits. So if this cell have out of limit, or your vehicle is moved out of limit, so what happens? Its cell's frequency become weak, or it is sick. Then what happened? The signal become weak. At that time, what the MTSO does? MTSO have high frequency signal or strong frequency signal, and that signal is sent through the MTSO. Because whenever your telephone, your car or vehicle having telephone, so that call is routed through the MTSO, mobile telephone switching office, and mobile telephone switching office have the high frequency signal, and it is having high power of transmitter and high power of receiver. But what it does, if the signal is passed through that, again the vehicle moves, it shifted to the next cell. If the vehicle moves the certain limit, at that time if the cell becomes weak or it becomes sick, then what happens? It sends its own frequency, which is having high frequency, immediately within no time. Therefore it can connect the signal immediately. Okay, so this is the concept of what? Cellular radio system. Is that clear? In MTSO means what? Mobile telephone switching was the old days it is used, but nowadays cellular radio system is used because cellular radio system having number of cells which have one controller, that is mobile telephone switching office, which is having high frequency, and it can send immediately if the signal become weak. So stronger signal is there to the MTSO, so it sends the signal to the next cell, and if the next cell become weak, then immediately in no time it sends the signal. Therefore there are 50,000 subscribers on there. 50,000 subscribers were there of the cellular radio system. Okay, we'll see the block diagram of this MTSO. Cellular radio systems block diagram is drawn here. Transmitter is used, then frequency synthesizer, then receiver circuit is used, then logic unit circuit is used. After that, control unit is used, and that control unit is having handset, and antenna is connected here. Antenna, where this logic unit is connected to transmitter as well as frequency synthesizer and receiver. So this is what block diagram of cellular radio system. Radio system. So what happens in cellular radio system? We'll see each block diagram one by one. So first is what? Transmitter. First block is what? Transmitter. Transmitter, the function of transmitter is to transmit the signal. So it is the transmitter having frequency is up to 825 megahertz to 845 megahertz, and it is having space of 30 kilohertz only. 30 kilohertz space, separate space is of 30 kilohertz, and this transmitter is also having pre-emphasis circuit. Pre-emphasis means what? It is having pre-emphasis circuit. Pre-emphasis circuit is nothing but it is used to reduce the noise. What is the function of this? It is used to reduce the noise transmitter, first of all, what happen? If signal is transmit and its transmitting frequency is 825 megahertz to 845 megahertz, and it has separate space of 30 kilohertz, and it have the pre-emphasis circuit. Pre-emphasis means what? Pre-emphasis circuit is used to reduce the noise. So its bandwidth is 3 watt only. Its bandwidth is 3 watt only. So if you want to send the signal, this transmitter transmits the signal, then what happens in MTSO? MTSO is what? Mobile telephone switching office. Mobile telephone switching office. If the signal is sent, so MTSO controls that signal, and transmitter transmits the signal which is having frequency 825 Hz to 845 megahertz, and APC circuit is there, that is automatic power control, and that automatic power control is controlled by MTSO circuit. So this happened in transmitter only. Okay. So if control unit is connected to logic unit, and logic unit is connected to receiver, and receiver gives the circuit to frequency synthesizer, and that frequency synthesizer is connected to the transmitter. So second circuit is what? It is frequency synthesizer. Frequency synthesizer, what it does? It develops the function from transmitter and receiver. What happens in the frequency synthesizer? It is nothing but it develops all signal which comes from transmitter and receiver. Yes, it only develops the signal which comes from transmitter and receiver. The function of this frequency synthesizer is it compares the frequency which comes from transmitter and which comes from the receiver. So next block is our antenna. Important concept is what in antenna? What's the function of antenna? Antenna is always catch the signal from satellite and gives it to the circuit. So this antenna is having full duplex type. It is what? Full duplex type. Full duplex means what? We have seen this simplex, duplex. Yes. Simplex means what? If the signal is sent, one-way communication, only one-way communication is there. If signal is only sent or if signal is only received, then it is called simplex. But it is full duplex means what? Signal sent and received at a time is called as a full duplex. So duplex, simplex and duplex, two types of signals are there. Simplex means one-way communication, duplex means two-way communication. In duplex also there are two types of duplex, half duplex and full duplex. In half duplex what happens? If the signal sent, then received signal is not get. If only signal can send or only signal can receive, but not same time. But in full duplex what happens? Signal send and receive simultaneously in the full duplex. So this antenna is having full duplex. It is having two band pass filter. It is having two band pass filter for transmitter and receiver. It is having two band pass filter which is used for transmitter and receiver, which is happening antenna. So this full duplex antenna is connected when transmitter fed to the output. Output of the transmitter is connected to antenna. When transmitter fed the output to the antenna, antenna gets the signal, it transmits and receives. Therefore, two band pass filter is used in the antenna system. So next our block, an important block is what? Is the receiver. Signal is sent. It is catched by the antenna. What it does? It synthesizes the frequency and give the transmitter. Then antenna catch the signal. After that, so the next block is what? Receiver. In the receiver block, what happens? So many circuits are used in the receiver. Its frequency is transmitter frequency is 825 MHz to 845 MHz, but receiving frequency is 870 MHz to 890 MHz. Its frequency is transmitter frequency is 825 MHz to 845 MHz, but receiving frequency is 870 MHz to 890 MHz, and its space is also more than this. Its space is 45 MHz. Frequency space is of having 45 MHz space is there. So it is greater than what? Transmitter. So it is receiver having super heterodyne frequency. Super heterodyne circuit means so many circuits was there in super heterodyne. This is different concept which is not in your syllabus. So super heterodyne means what happened in super heterodyne circuit? There are so many circuits connected to each other in super heterodyne. First is full duplex circuit. The super heterodyne is full duplex. It is having, yes, mixer circuit. It is having oscillator circuit. It is having, yes, frequency modulator and DC demodulation circuit. It is also having intermediate frequency circuit, that is IF amplifier is used in the super heterodyne receiver. IF amplifier is what? Intermediate frequency. Audio amplifier is used. Audio amplifier circuit is used in super heterodyne receiver. So this super heterodyne receiver is having so many blocks, so many circuits which have different characteristics. So this receiver circuit is very important. When transmitter transmits the signal up to that frequency, then the frequency synthesizer, what it does, it develops the signal from transmitter and receiver, antenna catch the signal and send to the receiver, and receivers having the frequency 870 MHz to 890 MHz, and which is having the separate space of 45 MHz, and this greater than the obvious transmitter. So this receiver having super heterodyne receiver. This receiver is which type of receiver? Super heterodyne receiver. Why it is called super heterodyne receiver? Because its work is better than the other receivers. So it is having full duplex. We have seen here full duplex is what? Full duplex means it is two-way communication. So mixer circuit is there. If antenna comes here, noise is there, then we have seen this mixer where basic elements of the communication system. We have seen the block diagram of basic elements of the communication system. Here the transmitter was there. Yes. Here receiver was there. Mid channel was there, and that channel is connected with noise. And this mix the signal with oscillator. It's called as a mixer circuit is there. The two signal is mixed, and that is called as a mixer signal. Then radio frequency signal is also there. RF amplifier. RF means what? Radio frequency signal. Frequency modulation. We have seen all types of modulation: amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, and phase modulation. And in this super heterodyne receiver, phase modulation is also used. Phase modulation. DC demodulator is used. Why the DC demodulator is used? If FM is there, frequency modulation is there, then MTSO circuit. Demodulation, what it does? It converts the signal into digital form and gives to the MTSO circuit. MTSO circuit, that is the mobile telephone switching office. And what mobile telephone switching office does? It receives the signal. Whether the signal is received or not is confirmed by what the DC demodulation circuit does. It sends the signal to MTSO signal, and by using MTSO signal, if signal is received or not is confirmed. Therefore, it is called as RSSI, that is received signal strength indicator. That is what? It is nothing but RSSI, that is received signal indicator. RSSI is nothing but the received signal indicator, which is indicated by the DC demodulator, and that is helped by using RSSI. MTSO convert the signal or switch the signal to the another signal. We have seen in the just before we have seen if the signal become weak at particular cell, then what happen? MTSO have the high frequency signal. It sends immediately within no time. At that time, whether signal has to send or not, it is decided with the help of RSSI. So this indicator is there. RSSI is the indicator. It indicates that signal is received or not. If this, with the help of this RSSI, MTSO sends the signal. Okay, so this happened in the receiver. Receiver is which type of receiver is used here? Super heterodyne receiver is used here. Full duplex circuit is there, mixer is there, oscillator circuit is used here, and audio amplifier is used here. Audio and video, you know that audio and video. So audio is a voice signal amplifier. So phase modulation is used here. In DC demodulation is used. Modulation and demodulation. Modulation means what? And what is the demodulation? We have seen so many times. Modulation means adding carrier signal in the original signal is the modulation, or removing the carrier signal from the envelope is called as the demodulation. So intermediate frequency is nothing but the IF frequency. So IF amplifier is used here, and also, so what is the function of demodulation? So DC demodulation converts analog signal into digital signal, and that digital signal is used to MTSO. MTSO is having computer MTSO signal is sent. Whether signal has to send or not is depend on the indicator, and that indicator is what? Signal received signal indicator, that is RSSI. So next block is our, which block is there? Yes, logic unit. What happened in logic unit? Next block is logic unit. In the logic unit, what happened? Serial data transmission is used. Serial data transmission is used in the logic unit. There are two types of transmission: parallel transmission and serial transmission. In the last lecture, we have seen the methods of transmission. In parallel transmission, what happened? It is used for short distance communication because each and every bit having or require the separate wire. But in serial transmission, there is not required every separate wires for each and every bit. So in serial transmission, what happens? Signal can send one after another with the help of only one wire. So serial transmission is used for long distance communication. Therefore, in logic unit, which method is used? Serial digital data transmission is used from cell to MTSO cell to empty IO in the logic unit, and microprocessor is used here. In logic unit, microprocessor is used with random access memory and read-only memory. So logic unit having its own microprocessor which is having random access memory and read-only memory. It sends the signal from cell to mobile telephone switching office with the help of serial data transmission. So last circuit is our control circuit or control unit. Obviously its name indicates that what it does, it controls all the signal. So it is having separate microprocessor for controlling the signal and also having microcomputer for controls the unit. It is also having touch tone dialing circuit and LCD is used there. LCD or touch tone dialing circuit is used in the control units. So by using this microprocessor, microcomputer, LCD, all this is some form of LCD, liquid crystal display, and this touch tone dialing pad is used in the control circuit, which is also having handset or separate handset. So this is the overall system of what concept of cellular radio system. All of you understand this? What happened in the cellular radio system? Transmitter is there to transmit the signal. Receiver is there to receive the signal from antenna. Antenna is having two bandwidth frequency, two band pass filter, which is for one is for transmitter, another is for receiver. And this frequency synthesize or develop between transmitter and receiver. And what the logic circuit does, it is very important. Receiver is there, that is a super heterodyne receiver. It is very faster receiver because it is having so many circuits and it is having high frequency signals. So many signals are included in the receiver, therefore it is very superior. Therefore it is called a super heterodyne receiver. And this receiver is connected with the logic unit. Logic unit, what does in the logic unit? Serial data transmission is used and signal can send from cell to mobile telephone switching office, and it uses separate microprocessor which is having separate own RAM and ROM, random access memory. And so last is a control unit. Control unit control all the system, whole system, which is having its separate handset and which is also